Don Black here, live inside the Power 96.5 studios. And in studio with us right now, the lovely, talented, I've been waiting for this all week, Elle Varner's in studio with us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Love the single. Only Want to Give It to You with J. Cole's awesome song. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
You have parents that were songwriters. So were you destined to be in the music business?
I think so. I mean, I've always wanted to sing. I've always wanted to be in the industry. And I have two parents that kind of showed me the ropes and really developed my talent from an early age. So.
What was it like growing up with parents and songwriters? I mean, what kind of experiences did you have?
Well, for one, my mom had people over every Sunday, actors, singers, and would have this big dinner and everyone singing and doing skits all the time. At my dad's house, there was always some like musicians sleeping on our couch and just hanging around. It was that kind of vibe, like almost like a music gypsy family. I don't know, it's funny.
Now I'm going to ask you to name drop. You got to give me some names. Give me name drop for me.
Rasan Patterson is my godfather, actually, my mom's best friend. I actually was telling someone I got to go backstage for Barry White a lot because my mom was his backup singer.
Wow.
Me and this kid, we would roll up and down SIR rehearsal studios on the carts, and like we would go in Janet Jackson's rehearsal.
Man.
Just like that was our life, you know. We didn't really think much of it. We were just like kids, flies on the wall.
So you knew at an early age this was it. This is what your path was going to be.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some of your musical influences besides your parents?
I'm very much inspired by classic R&B, soul, jazz. Anywhere from Aretha Franklin to Ella Fitzgerald, definitely Prince, his musical abilities and production abilities, Stevie Wonder, a lot of artists.
All right, how many instruments do you play?
I play the guitar and the piano. I also mess around on the bass and the drums, but I kind of pick up anything I can get my hands on and just mess around.
What's your favorite one to play?
Favorite one to play is definitely the guitar. I write most of my songs on the guitar. Okay. And, yeah. Let's
talk about Only Want to Give It to You. Let's talk about that single. I hear the first time I heard the song, it took me back to the 90s.
Yeah.
Old school hip hop, that's where it took me back to. And it seems that there's it seems like the R&B singer is starting to make a comeback in music, which we are so happy about. I mean, do you feel the same way?
I absolutely do. I think good music is coming back. True artists are coming back. I think there was a time of, like, with the music industry changing, very singles driven, very kind of surface kind of music, and we need real artists again. So there's a lot of that coming back.
How would you classify your sound? Because I've heard a couple other songs that you've done, and they're different from your single. So how would you classify your sound?
My sound is definitely a combination of classic R&B and hip hop, but it's coming from a singer-songwriter standpoint. Like one of my favorite singer-songwriters is Bob Dylan, because of his ability to tell stories and bring you to a place and a moment. And I try to take that as a writer and bring it to a sound that we can all be familiar with and enjoy. And I said in one interview, my sound is yesterday and tomorrow, today.
Wow. That's almost Stevie Wonder-ish. Almost Stevie Wonder-ish. Let's go back to the old school hip hop, because I'm an old school hip hop head myself. Give me your favorite old school hip hop artist.
Tribe Called Quest.
Whoa!
Favorite of all time.
Favorite album?
The Low End Theory.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. Have you seen the documentary?
I just saw someone tweet about it. I cannot wait to see it.
Definitely see it. It made me cry.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
You gotta see it. Definitely gotta see it. I'm just letting you know that.
Oh my God, wow, that just made my day.
See? I know why I liked her so much. All right, so BET Music Matters campaign, you were part of that when you went to NYU. How did you get from LA to New York? How'd that happen?
It was crazy because my dad wanted me to stay local, and my mom was already out on the East Coast, and she was just encouraging me to do whatever I wanted to do. Both of them encouraged me, but she was like, whatever school you want to go to. And I didn't get into UCLA. I got into NYU, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to do this. Best choice I ever made.
Was it any culture shock from going from LA to New York or anything like that?
Oh yeah, like I had, the schools I had looked at all had a campus and grass. Like NYU, your campus is the city.
Right.
And it was very shocking to be away from my parents and just like, I'm in New York on my own. It was crazy, but it made me grow up so fast, and it gave me tough skin.
Right.
And it's funny because people are like, oh, you have swag. It's so weird coming from someone that was always told I was a nerd and a loser, and now I have swag. I guess that's the New York thing, kind of gave me that edge.
You can call you nerd if you want to. I mean, she's the it girl right now. All right, so the new album, the debut album is called Perfectly Imperfect. What can we expect, and when is it going to drop?
Okay, you can expect a full journey. I wrote every song on the album. I produced the vocals, arranged them.
That doesn't happen a lot on the first one.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. My dad really fought for me to have so much creative control, and we worked together on everything, and it's amazing. My mom is even singing backgrounds on one of the songs.
Wow.
So it's a family affair, and it's a beautiful album. You have songs like Only Want to Give It to You, but then also ballads and heartfelt songs and a lot of range. So I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I still want to know when it's coming out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. First quarter, January, February, looking around that time.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Elle Varner in studio with us. We are so excited to have her here. Might have some more stuff for you in a little bit, so just stay tuned. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm
No
glad
problem.
to be here.
And I didn't say what I was going to say because her dad is sitting right over there. Just wave hi.
Hey, y'all.
So I got to be on my best behavior. Power 96.5, #1 for hip-hop and R&B.
Thank you. Thank you. Check me out on Twitter, Elle Varner, ELLEVARNER.
Cause I only wanna give it